Captain Morgan ad that's not an ad, but still kind of is an ad. It could be a clue.
Am I a clue?
No, you're Super Bowl champion Victor Cruz.
Cool. Good reference.
Just follow the captain and see where it takes you.
Okay, let me see.
Kind of my thing, so I know keeping resolutions can be tough. Like this. Or this.
It's you.
Is it? Odds are you're probably just about to bail because it's that time of year.
I'm not
Walmart
sure.
Plus membership can
Yeah,
save your resolutions with free deliveries for party hosting, gas savings for road tripping, video streaming for me time, plus so much more. Drama. Whatever your resolution, save it with a Walmart Plus membership.
Yeah, I don't have any herb stuff right now.
It's our phone bill. We pay for things that we don't need.
That's a bit dramatic.
We must tighten our belts.
A
No.
better plan to save is Verizon.
That's right. Plans start at $25 per line, guaranteed for 3 years. Only on Verizon.
So beautiful.
No,
Morning,
not
Rob.
yet.
Looking great.
Does that say USAA?
Yeah, USAA. Amazing home, auto, and life insurance. Plus banking and credit cards.
I'm in because of my dad. You think that'll finally get you in?
Probably not. But it looks great.
USAA, for the military community and their families.
Perfection.
I have the best taste on this list.
Word.
Alright, we've got a show to do.
AGT Fantasy League tomorrow at NBC and Peacock.
Deal or No Deal is back with an island twist. More adventure, more risk, and way more money. Deal or No Deal Island premieres February 26th on NBC and Peacock. Get a good deal at Mom's Spaghetti. It's about a mile here from Ford Field, and that's the owner of that place, M&M. You can come check it out. You're an NFL fan. Come to Detroit in late April. The NFL draft will be right here in downtown Detroit, so you can stop and get some.
Yeah, I'm sure it has something to do with that. Yeah.
See you there. All right. Touch it back. Goff and the Lions take over the 25. Plus one on the
Phew,
field.
man.
We love our house.
Great location, quiet
The
street.
garage is a bit of a black hole.
Yeah, everything disappears.
She'll be back.
Fun, we gotta clean this place out.
See my winter coat in there? Can't hear me.
Ugh, coat is hideous. Oh, my summer cam's next.
At least Geico makes bundling a home and car.
Nah.
Saves us a ton.
For a very short period of time.
Okay, honey, throw me the
For
hose.
bundling ladies, go to Geico.com.
Sure, the store knows let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puff Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puff Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's number one lotion tissue.
Hey, what's up there?
Oh, I switched to H&R Block. Doing my own taxes online. Kind of winning taxes. Their new AI tax assist is so awesome. It answers my questions if I ever need help. So long, TurboTax.
Wow, I gotta make the switch.
You really should.
Switch to H&R Block and do your own taxes with our new AI tax assist. It's better with Block.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
On the Baconator.
Posters everywhere.
What? The Baconator you love with the new pretzel twist.
So it sounds like something I do tomorrow. Now what the crap is that about?
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Maybe is that how I brought it in?
NBC's Wild Card Playoff game brought to you by Toyota, the official automotive partner of the NFL. Let's go places. And by Verizon, the official 5G network of the NFL. See the team logos on Thursday night in drone show over the Michigan Central Station, which is going to reopen this summer. Used to be the old train station in town. The Ford family that owns the Lions is also the Ford Motor Company. Done a lot of work on innovation and the future of mobility in America, and a lot of it will be centered in that beautiful building. It's a classic building restored and opening up this June. Lions open up this drive at their own 25, leading by 1.
It's so much more convenient.
Go to the air, he's flushed, and it's frozen at the feet of the back, Montgomery, and it's incomplete. And the Rams are flushing Goff a little bit more in this second half.
Yeah, and Mike, here we go, right? This is it. This is what the Lions fans have been dreaming about. This is what Jared Goff, this is what Dan Campbell, this is that moment. They have a chance to go down and win the game with a drive right here, probably go for 2 if they do score a touchdown, but all the pressure now falls right on the head of Jared Goff.
This offense that was rolling in the first half has not been in the second half. Good run by David Montgomery. We're just over 5 yards outside the 30. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. 21 points in the first half of those first 3 drives, but in this second half, 3 drives, only 3 points. Ben Johnson and the offense trying to find something here in the last half of the fourth quarter.
And the Rams in the red zone, 3 field goals on red zone trips, and the Lions 3 touchdowns. That's the game. That's the entire game right now.
Eyes on Amon-Ra St. Brown, 3rd and 4. Goff goes right high throw. Incomplete. Killer Witherspoon had the coverage, trying to get it to Reynolds. The Goff throw was high, and the Lions go 3 and out, and the Rams get it back.
On the back of an ATV.
By Michael Hoyt on the outside. They got him in coverage a couple times. He escaped the chip. He escaped the block. And got the pressure that forced the punt. I tell you, this Rams defense right now is responding. Raheem Morris and his group are playing big-time football now with all the pressure on them.
See how safe the Rams play, because the Lions run punt fakes as much as anyone. So it gives Fox time to take his time and unload a bomb. They're caught at 10 by Trammell, who then went to a run afterwards, and then finally stops. Also had a sweaty palm moment there. 59 on the kick with almost 5 seconds of hang time. That is a star kick. Trammell looking up into the rafters.
Okay.
Exhale.
Not right now. I actually don't have any missions that I can do. It's not
What? Glad I get credit card fraud alerts from Navy Federal Credit Union.
It's possible I didn't select any on the way in.
Hey, that's mine. Stop that paper.
Yeah, but it says it's done for me.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. You were made to act spontaneously. We were made to help plan accordingly.
It's 10 feet. One shot makes you safe for 24 hours.
Yeah, I can follow.
Let's go. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Football time! Set the tone. Kyle, tie your shoes, tie your shoes. Yeah, good job. Woo! Yeah!
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
This is a real court, no matter what Yelp says.
Tuesday, spend the night
Strap in, baby.
with family.
I'm not in favor of lying.
Lying is what parents need to do sometimes to build trust. Night Court and Extended Family, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Super Wildcard Weekend presented by Verizon concludes tomorrow. It's a doubleheader because of the snow in Orchard Park. Things getting better there. Steelers, Bills, CBS 4:30. Eagles, Buccaneers, 8 Eastern, ESPN and ABC. Divisional playoffs will follow. We'll have the divisional playoff schedule at the end of tonight, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for this finish. 7:18 to go. Rams down 1. Ball officially marked at the 8.
There's people everywhere in here.
Inside give it to Ronnie Rivers. He's going to run it for about a yard and a half. Melissa, a couple of injury updates.
Yes, a couple key injuries for the Rams. Running back Kyron Williams. He came out of the locker room with a heavy tape job and padding on his left hand. He is officially questionable. And linebacker Alex Anzalone, who has just gone back in, he was evaluated. They were looking at his shoulder. They put a shoulder harness on his right shoulder to limit that range of motion.
Pick up Melissa as he enters the game for 2nd and 8. Stafford backs to the gun. A middle Nakua's night catch of the night, and he breaks away. Puka Nakua down the sideline, out of bounds around the 45. Huge hit for 36 yards. Got out of the Kirby Joseph tackle and took off.
And they use that motion so beautifully. So they sprint him across the field, turn and come back
And they
all
make
the way
these
across.
nuts.
And you just can't believe that he so consistently can catch this ball and break tackles. You want to know how he got to the numbers that he got to this year? 1,486 yards. I'll bet you half of them were after the catch.
Just broke DK Metcalf's record for most yards by a
No.
rookie.
Did you get your perks?
Yards in a playoff game.
Oh.
182, record night for Nakua. On the 45,
No. I was helping those guys.
Little side sling, Ronnie
I'll go
Rivers
get it.
got it. A lot of space. Rivers for 15. To the 40-yard line. Stafford at 347. Most of it to Nakua. More than half of it, including that record total.
And he would go into the Breakfast Club. You remember the whole Breakfast Club thing? Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp would go in. And Puka said, I'd go in there and they just keep talking about me like 17 needs to do this, 17 needs to do that, like I wasn't even there. But he took it all in. He gained the knowledge, and you're seeing it every game now.
Stafford and Kupp watching film in the mornings to be on the same page. Led to a big year for them. Stafford flings it in the middle of two. Huge hit. Incomplete. Tyler Higbee was down. Kirby Joseph, as Higbee was coming across the middle, got him. And the athletic training staff out to look at him. That's what we always talk about receivers, right? About going low on receivers over the middle. It's where the rules have been adjusted to, and it's awful in so many ways. The receivers.
I'm just telling you, Mike, I probably asked 25 receivers or tight ends one question. If you could be protected from that hit at your knees or a blow to the head, which one would you want eliminated from the game? Every single one of them said, take that hit out of the game.
And you completely understand why it's been take the headshots out, but you also see the consequences. They're so tough on so many of these receivers in terms of injuries. Saw with T.J. Hawkinson getting hurt for the Vikings, similar type play. Higbee is out. It's 2nd and 10. The 40-yard line, the late pressure comes. Stafford stays in there and throws it complete to the 34-yard line with Kupp. And again, a 6th and 3rd down coming up.
Did you see that throw? Not only does he go sidearm, but he ducks down low to go sidearm. He goes lean down into it and sling it around. I mean, he's just throwing darts out there.
Now they're in the range of Maher for a go-ahead field goal.
But come on, you know they're looking touchdown here.
4.5 to go. 3rd and 4, line 3 for Hutchinson. Couldn't get to Stafford, who throws it to Rivers, who loses a yard. Maybe 2. There's a flag down back by the quarterback.
this is going to be a tough call here, right?
Holding. Offense. 79. Do you like the decision to take it and push him back to the 44?
I think so, although I've seen Puka Nacua so many times in this situation. If you pick up a first down, you've got bigger problems. But now you're forcing the Rams, if you can stop them one time, to punt the football away. We have not seen Aiden Hutchinson inside one time tonight. He's living on the edge, and they're going to decide this thing with a chipper that way, with him going against Rob Havenstein. And he's out wide. This is that wide 9 now for Aiden Hutchinson, and he is tough to stop out of that.
Reset of the game clock. The Lions would have had 4th down against the Rams at the 36. Instead, they go 3rd and 14. There's Hutchinson. Why to try to take off? What do we have here? Timeout? Let's see. What we have here is the back judges coming in conversation with Craig Rolstad. I want to get the clock exactly right here. If there's anything else in question at this point. And now Rolstad continuing the conversation with the down judge, Jim Mello, and the alternate officials explaining to the head coaches, one station on each side, exactly what's going on with the communication. Are they looking at the clock? The placement of the ball is correct. Okay. The time on the clock is correct. Yeah, because the play came from the 34, 10-yard flag back to the 44-yard line.
And Mike, if Hutchinson lines up again where he did last time, when he gets that kind of running start, they'll probably try to chip on him, but that's where you see his inside spin moves and all the different variants he has on his pass rush. Look how wide he is out there, down at the bottom of the screen. Right here, he's going to have a sprint right there to Havenstein.
3rd and 14. Stafford steps up, throws inside. Nacua incomplete with a ton of contact. No call and 4th down. And the Rams send out the lead the punting unit. Yes.
Down?
A little grab of the jersey on the back end of it, that they did get away with it, and that would have been a first down had it been called.
That was both. It's a pull and the wrap around the waist. Ethan Evans will punt it. The Rams only have one timeout. Makes it tougher to get the ball back. Evans nose down.
Okay, let's
The
see.
Lions back. It's caught on the run by Donovan Peoples-Jones at the 17. Khalif Raymond's their normal punt returner. He's out tonight, but Peoples-Jones has experience in that job. 4-0-7 to go. Can the Lions get the playoff win? Will Stafford break their heart?
What if my type 2 diabetes takes over? What if all I do isn't enough? Or what if I can do diabetes differently?
5 seconds was really hard to do. Somebody
Now you can with once weekly Mounjaro. Mounjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar, and Mounjaro can help decrease how much food you eat. 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%. Plus, people taking Mounjaro lost up to 25 pounds. Mounjaro is not for people with type 1 diabetes or children. Don't take Mounjaro if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Mounjaro and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, vision
Yeah, I
changes,
might
or
have to
diabetic
exfil, man. I don't know.
Serious side effects may include pancreatitis and
I've hit
gallbladder
several of these
disease.
redeploy
Taking
drones.
Mounjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can cause dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I can do diabetes differently with Mounjaro.
another mission like that.
Ask your doctor about once weekly Mounjaro.
Where is that opener? Just punch it, bro. You're Idris Elba. Hey, man, let me get that one.
Oh, it's a twist off.
It is a twist off.
I'm a guy who lost a bet.
and my dignity. As if watching my team lose wasn't punishment enough. What are you looking at, huh? What are you? It's a one-speed. Hey, if you have cut rate car insurance, odds are you'd be paying for that yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me. Hey, I'm walking here.
Storylines of this wild card game tonight. In his return to Detroit, Matthew Stafford, 367 and 2 touchdowns. He's played hard, played tough. Jared Goff, a terrific start. It has not been explosive. The offense has been quieted in this second half. Puka Nacua, who's had a record-setting season, a record-setting playoff debut, trying to spoil the night for the Lions. We're trying to win a playoff game for the first time in 32 years. And they're about 3 first downs away from doing it because the Rams only have 1 timeout and a 2-minute warning to stop the clock. The 18, David Montgomery runs for 2. That's been a big part of the story. The Lions only have 12 rushing yards in this second half.
I tell you, I can't help but get back to Goff. When we were talking to him, he was talking about how much what happened to him at the end with the Rams, said it wasn't good for me. It sort of broke me. And it was this coaching staff and this group of players that really sort of rebuilt me and rebuilt my confidence. And I'm more aware of who I am now. But Dan Campbell constantly just kept building him up and teaching him. And now here's where it has to pay off. They have to get a few first downs and end this game on offense.
The gain of 3, they will throw out of the backfield. Montgomery works patch point, gets a big first down, stays in bounds at the 31-yard line. Point in coverage. Montgomery takes advantage. First down, Detroit.
Oh, what a play by David Montgomery to accelerate and then stop and create the first of those first downs, Mike, that you were talking about. Get the ball to a veteran player. He came over from Chicago, and he has just paid huge dividends. In the clutch, in the red zone, when it matters most, David Montgomery's going to be in the game.
2 used timeouts on offense by the Rams, looming large right now. First and 10, Montgomery waits the blocking, but the Rams are all over it right now. Gain of a yard. And this will take us down to the 2-minute warning, and Sean McVay is going to keep the timeout in his pocket. Sometimes you take that timeout and then put all your eggs into the third down basket. They don't. This will get down to the 2-minute warning. And these fans have waited 3 decades. Some of them haven't been alive to see their team win a playoff game. And they're a couple of plays away from being able to do it. As we hit the 2-minute
We'll stand over here anyway.
warning. The Detroit Lions, the Los Angeles Rams, 2 teams who've given us a lot tonight. What's in store in the final act of this wild card game?
Have you ever wondered what an icon, a legend, a legacy, a pop star, and a tight end all have in common? They all got this season's updated COVID-19 shot to help better protect them against recent variants. Got it? Got yours?
Your price can be more affordable if you bundle your home and auto.
Kind of like a combo meal.
What about those nuggies?
Bundle and save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Whoa, the new iPhone 15. With that amazing camera, I'll be sharing pics from this vlog. You do not want to see yourself skiing. You look like a marshmallow.
Join T-Mobile to get 4 new iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines of unlimited for $25 a line.
Patrón Tequila.
This is for the community.
for those that came together so this kid could achieve his dreams.
This is for my papa, who always brings me back and always keeps me going. I love Bear Coffee for keeps me going. For the name on my back.
Doing the Patriots like Christian Gonzalez.
And the nation that's always in my heart. This is for luego.
For mi gente that came before me, and for everyone who will come next.
Oppenheimer is coming to Peacock.
This is your moment.
Winner of 5 Golden Globes,
3,
including Best Picture and Best Director Christopher Nolan.
2,
Try not to blow up the one.
1.
Oppenheimer, streaming exclusively on Peacock February 16th.
Coming up after the game, the Chevrolet postgame, Melissa will interview the stars of the game. We'll announce the divisional schedule. That's coming up. You know, Green Bay will play San Francisco. The winner of this game will play the winner of tomorrow night's Philadelphia and Tampa Bay game. Rams have 1 timeout left. It's 2nd and 9 for Jared Goff on the line. 3 and 5. Goff's going to throw it. It's caught by St. Brown for a first down. Timeout, Rams. 1:52 to go. Game is not over yet, but it's very, very close.
First of all, gutsy call here. And who's surprised by it?
I'm done with this
Dan
guy.
Campbell, right? Unbelievable. But that route was a little slice of brilliance right there by St. Brown. At the very end of the route, he went into the defender.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if
almost
the X film and see if it'll.
rebound position, come back to the ball. And man, I tell you what, when your head coach believes in your ability to make that pass, all the things that Dan Campbell has done to build Jared Goff's confidence, when he came out in that moment, no, we're not running it twice and punting it. I'm putting it in my quarterback's hands. He's ready for that moment, and he got it done.
All the Lions have to do is take care of the ball here, and they will win a playoff game. Gone to a knee. And to a very important place for him. And yeah, you see a few tears in there for those folks.
Mike,
It doesn't.
you live in this area. Give me some idea of what this is.
There's a term around here, SOL. Same old Lions. They always find a way to screw it up. And Dan Campbell changed that mentality, changed up the people brought in. They've lost their
So
last
Detroit
9
might be
playoff
about to win this one.
It's a team that believes in themselves. They didn't have a great second half, but this will be one of the most memorable nights in
Come a long way.
football for that 89-year-old and the 62,000 others here. One more knee and business is done. And Detroit, for the first time,
It says I already have 100% of Act 4 done. That's hilarious.
the Lions have won a playoff game. How about it?
Act 4 is the worm. Dark evil.
Detroit Lions going to playoff. Snap's longest streak in sports
It was like
history.
66 years or something like that.
Something crazy.
Since 1966 or something. I don't know. Remember the number 6.
Win first playoff game in 32 years. That's one of them. I'm sure there's other records they broke.
They also end the longest drought of 9 consecutive playoff losses. January 5th, 1992 was the last time the Lions won a playoff game.
And guess what? They're going to get another one here next week.
We run it back. It's January 14th in downtown Detroit, but it looks like Christmas Day and New Year's Eve all rolled into one.
football team to victory. Jared Goff, from the opening play tonight, was on it. He was confident, he believed in himself, and the whole restructure of what Jared Goff was as a quarterback that took 3 years to get to this point, to build him back up, has paid one of the great dividends in Detroit history.
That second to last hug that you saw was with Jake McQuaid, former Los Angeles Ram, the long snapper for the Lions. There's the athletic trainer for the Rams, Reggie Scott as well. As Matthew Stafford walks up the tunnel, they're going to come back here and play a regular season game next year, but Matthew Stafford is loved in this city, respected, but
it's marked. I just marked a mission further down to go back in with. Yeah, it's got a check mark beside it. It had a check mark going into it, though. No. That's so stupid. There you go, kill 20 mercenaries.
Those kneecap fighters, Dan Campbell and the Lions have finally won a playoff game, and they knocked down a couple of the big guys in the league, including future Hall of Famer Aaron Donald on defense.
Hey, let me unequip that.
This is a city that rooted for Stafford when he won the Super Bowl with the Rams 2 years ago. But it's Goff's night, and his Lions are on to the divisional playoff. The Chevy postgame after these messages from your local NBC station.
Something is wrong. We all can see it. This is about Sir, isn't it? Sir's gone.
He's still not letting me swap mine. I don't have. I still don't have any rewards yet.
And teriyaki glaze and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby Sensation salad is too delicious to be a salad.
Yep, that's why we call it a salad. The Zaxby Sensation Salad. Zaxby's.
Harbor Freight knows skill is important because on any given day, we're all mechanics, carpenters, fixers, DIYers, and training wheel taker-offers.
You need to get rid of some of these VR11 cases and get some Scorchers. I prefer Scorchers.
To do the work, the building, the fixing, the DIYing, the training wheel taking offing.
No.
So whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Get 30% off everything during the enormous 4-day sale at Badcock Home Furniture and More. All regular prices are 30% off. But don't delay. This enormous
I don't have, I don't think I have any Ether Blades in mine right now.
dining rooms, bedrooms, recliners, and chairs. All 30% off their regular prices. Don't miss Badcock's enormous 4-day sale. Easy financing and 30% off everything. Till Monday, January 15th at Badcock Home Furniture and More.
Discover Monday, meet up in an award-winning Equinox. Monday hand in the Silverado with up to 14 available camera views. Or mix it up in the Trax with an 11-inch diagonal display screen. Find the Chevy that's right for you. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado models. Or get $5,000 total value on LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
So try our newest cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust pizza, made with a blend of ricotta and mozzarella, hand stuffed into that Papa John's fresh, never frozen original dough. Get it for a limited time only at Papa John's.
Be ready for severe storms. Search WSMV4 weather in your app store today.
Welcome to the Chevrolet postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
For the second time in 65 years, the Detroit Lions have won a playoff game. They beat the Los Angeles Rams by 1, advanced to the divisional playoff next week against either the Eagles or the Bucks. We'll have times and networks for all the matchups coming up in a little bit. But first, our players of the game here in Detroit: Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, that last big completion, and Aiden Hutchinson with the defensive presence, and all three are live on the field with the party still going on with Melissa Stark.
It is definitely a party out here, and I don't have to tell you guys it has been. Jared, I'm going to start with
means a whole lot to the city. We knew what it meant when this season started to get into the playoffs and then to get this win. And, you know, it's just the beginning for us. We got some road left.
And Aiden, you are the hometown kid. I mean, you grew up here, so you have lived this. What does this mean from your perspective?
Going into this game, you know, I had two things I was playing for. I was playing for my teammates and I was playing for the city. This city has been so deserving of this for so long, and we're gonna keep it up.
Yeah, and you grew up a fan. You were just saying that. So for this city, how incredible is this?
They deserve it, man. They've been through a lot of years of bad football, and you know, I think this is just the start of something for a very long time.
And we can't miss this guy down here on the end. Tell us about the blue hair, because you promised your receivers, and then you think the whole team should do it?
I mean, if you want to, go ahead. But nah, it was just a little thing I told the Wild out before camp. If we go to the playoffs, we're going blue. Man of my word, I did it. And, you know, we got a few guys in the facility. You know, Chef said he's going all blue with the beard, so there's a few people on board, but we got to might have to get some few more now, too.
Walk us through that catch to seal the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, a route that we've been running for 2 years now. We're pretty good at it. We do it a lot. You know, we can do it in our sleep. He called it for the win. I knew he was coming to me. I had to go win and try to do my best. Jared threw a great ball, and we sealed it.
Jared, you told us this was not a revenge game. All your teammates, including these guys, told me they wanted to win this one for you, given everything you've been through with Los Angeles. What does this one mean personally?
Yeah, it means a lot, but it's this team's special. This team's really special, and it's about our team. I obviously have some personal connections there, but it's about our team, and it's about the 2023 Lions. I know we just broke a streak that's been going on for 30 years, but it's about this squad. It's about the people in this locker room, in this building. It's about our head coach, Dan Campbell, what he infuses in all of us, and it's about us.
And now you will host another playoff game here. Could you even have imagined?
No, I think we all wanted Dallas again, but the fact that we're back here, it's a blessing. So it's going to be fun next weekend.
Can't wait. Congratulations, guys.
We'll tell you when that game is in a minute. If you know a Lions fan and you want to text them, congratulations, your team won a playoff game, go do it. You know why? It's never happened in their life. The Lions have never won a playoff game since text messaging.
Grown man on here crying.
That's why there are tears to go with the cheers. In a city where a team means a lot. Folks have been beaten down, knocked down, made fun of. They rise with the pride of their team this season. Exciting week to stream on Peacock. Your favorite foul-mouthed teddy bear is back in Ted, a new prequel series to the Ted films. Plus, catch a new season of Emmy Award-winning reality series, The Traitors. And on the court, here in Big Ten country, it's the Hoosiers and the Boilermakers and their great battle, 6:30 Eastern Tuesday night, only on Peacock. When we come back, Chris and I will have the divisional weekend schedule. We'll look ahead to what's ahead as the Lions celebrate their playoff victory tonight.
The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get to the adventure energized, and it'll help drive you home.
If Reina's thinking about retirement, she'll get some help from Fidelity to envision what's possible and balance risk and reward. And with a clear plan, Reina can enjoy wherever she's headed next. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Ten feet. One shot makes a mistake every 24 hours.
I'll go with you.
For my COPD,
Things changed for me. Breztri gave me better breathing, symptom improvement, and reduced flare-ups.
Breztri won't replace breast inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Man, I wish I had 750 donuts like this sign says.
It says $750, not donuts.
What if each donut cost $1?
I hate that you're kind of right.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds.
Welcome to Deal or No Deal Island. More adventure? Anyone afraid of heights? More risks? Don't worry, they don't bite. That hard. Same question. Deal or no deal?
Deal or No Deal Island, February 26th on NBC and Peacock.
Welcome back to the Chevrolet postgame. Okay, here you go. The divisional round schedule presented by Intuit TurboTax. On ESPN on Saturday will be Houston against either Baltimore or Kansas City. I'll explain that when I get to the bottom right corner. We know for sure on Fox they'll be in Santa Clara for the Packers, the 7th seed. Lowest remaining seed, won a win. And 2 NFC North teams who are still alive, taking on the number 1 seed 49ers. So the 1 seeds will play on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we will be right back here in downtown Detroit. The winner of tomorrow night's Bucks-Eagles game will play the Lions. 2 Eastern, we're on the air. Kickoff right around 3 o'clock here on NBC and, of course, on Peacock. And CBS on Sunday night will have Kansas City, Buffalo. But if Pittsburgh wins,
Do you let him out or do I need to?
so you get the idea with the 1 seed Baltimore. Could be Saturday or could be Sunday. A lot depends on getting the rest for the teams in Buffalo and Pittsburgh that are playing on Monday. You got all that. And you got that, right? And you're not at the ring yet, where we went to Jared. But Jared Goff and the Lions are 3 wins away from the championship ring. And they win a playoff game. You know, the last playoff win was up in Pontiac. It's the first win in Detroit since the 57 championship in the downtown city limits. And Jared Goff, as you said so well, Chris, towards the end, as he is welcomed in the locker room at the end, he kind of embodies a lot of what this team is and what this city is, overcoming adversity.
They came out, they were chanting his name before they even snapped the ball tonight. But he had something really insightful to say. He said, you know, it's not just me that was beat up. This city has been beat up and bruised and kicked. He even referred to the 2008 financial crisis and what they had to overcome as a city here. And tonight is just one of those special nights in sports that really galvanizes a group of people in such a special way. It was a great night for the city of Detroit.
Yeah, sports is often seen as the toy shop. Oh, it's fun, it doesn't really matter. But I would argue that nothing brings a group of various people from a variety of walks of life together like sports. And you see that in this building today. An 89-year-olds, 10-year-olds, different religions, colors, all that, races, all that stuff, brought together by a football team.
That's one of those things where I would think that if you packed it or put a tool on it, it would make sense for it to turn into an acre blade.
He slipped one on the ramp. As they want to be.
I dumped all kinds of salt on it.
This was probably going to be the toughest of their games.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean if they end up having to go to San Francisco, I'm not going to try and predict what might happen, but for that team to win this game and to get rid of those ghosts, you know, and just allow them to come back and play a home football game next week. And Jared Goff is now in a different position. He was under tremendous pressure tonight, no matter what he wants to say.
And he didn't show it or say it.
Not at all. And Mike, he won this game in the first half. They came out slinging it in the first half. Some of the throws that he made they were absolutely brilliant. And you just have to be happy for him. You really do. Matthew Stafford got his Super Bowl ring. For Jared Goff, tonight was that night.
And they will play either the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Eagles defensive coordinator calling the plays is Matt Patricia, who was here Lions last time around. Storylines abound. There's the last banner. It's got a cute logo. It's also kind of
should try the
be another one of some sort.
red one tomorrow.
Dan Campbell hands it to Jared Goff. And you know that will be one among the many he has that he will cherish for a long time.
My honey's wanting to
Final
watch
score tonight in downtown
something.
Detroit. The Lions 24, the Rams 23.
Nope.
Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it is your local news. Thanks to Rob Highland.
Not with a kid in the house.
Our entire Sunday Night Football team, we're right back here in Detroit next week. Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark, Terry McCall, Mike Tirico. Good night from Detroit, where the home team won a playoff game for the first time in 32 years.
I'm always real nice to you.
NBC Sports. Thank you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
Except when you leave me to fend for myself at the office.
Weather in the mid-state, we see it all. Tornadoes, floods, and
Yeah.
now snow and blackouts. WSMV4's First Alert Weather Team is working to keep you safe. We'll be the first to alert you days before the storms hit.
And with Nashville's only live local radar,
We're able to track any storm up to 5 minutes
Good
fast.
luck.
And when snow and ice threatens the mid-state, we will be first to report conditions and stay with you through it all. That is our commitment to you. WSMV4 First Alert Weather, certified the most accurate.
Toyota Camry has been America's best-selling car for over 20 years.
Hey, everybody knows that. But here's something you may not know. It's now available with all-wheel drive.
To give you the confidence and peace of mind to handle any kind of road conditions.
And of course, Camry's assembled right here in the USA.
Now you can get 4.99 APR financing on an exciting new
Got hit
24
like that
Camry
once.
or lease one from just $305 a month.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota. Let's go places.
Join Marius Payton on WSMV4.
You got snow all over you.
WSMV4
Go see Daddy.
Music Head starts
Daddy,
now.
look at me.
With First Alert Weather.
What's going on with you, big boy? You better go get wiped off. Go get wiped off. Go get a towel. Go get a towel from mama.
This could become a major problem on the road.
Now you see it falling out there. Metro Police have been called already to dozens of car crashes in just the last few hours. And that's
Oh
only
my god, I think you just took that tree out. I've never seen that.
And I'm Lydia Fielder. The winter storm we've been tracking all week long is finally here. As you see it, the snow and ice really could stick around for days.
So let's get right to our first alert weather team tracking it all right now for us. Lisa Spencer, Dan Thomas. Guys, the snow is here. Right now.
Well, the snow is still continuing to come down. And you mentioned it. It is so cold out there, Dan, that the roads are already getting icy.
they are super icy. If you do have to travel at all costs, you have to avoid the hills because it's just super duper slick.
And we know we've already experienced that ourselves. And this is downtown Franklin. And the snow
Much to put
has
in there
really
right now.
piled
Well, I
up.
got a
Soft,
I guess I can get it. I got a
clouds
scorcher
a
on
few
a
moments
blade.
ago
Still have
to
to
that
exfil
main
on it.
street. And this view takes us over to Clarksville from the F&M Bank camera. Look at that snow continuing to come down, and already in a blanket of white, and the snow will continue for a while to come. 18 degrees, our latest temperature out at Nashville International with a north wind at 8 miles per hour. Here's what it looks like on our First Alert Live radar. We are covered up with snow, but there is a little back edge, so some of you will start to see the snow taper off. But there is more to come.
What, run off
It's
into the
not
water?
just tonight. We've got more snow in the forecast for tomorrow, but it is coming down all across the mid-state in this extremely cold air mass. 18 degrees right now in Nashville, 13 in Clarksville, 10 in Hopkinsville. It is so cold. 19 is our latest coming in from Murfreesboro. And we check those wind speeds. A 10 mile per hour wind speed is enough to give us a wind chill out there. Feels like 15 here, but look, it feels like 1 below in Hopkinsville, 1 below in Paris. 13 is your feels like temperature right now in Franklin. So the snow we've been talking about for days, it is coming down, Dan.
Well, a lot of you want to play in the snow or get outdoors and enjoy it a little bit tomorrow. Maybe make a snowman. It will be very difficult to do that, though. This is dry, fluffy snow, very poor for snowball making, not just now, but also tomorrow and on into Tuesday as well. It's just the air mass that we have in place. For the forecast for tomorrow, more steady snow for most of you, not all of you. For some of you, it's going to transition towards snow showers, but I think steady snow around Nashville in the morning, in the afternoon as well. And then once we get into the evening, it's going to taper off and just be snow showers. Staying very cold all day tomorrow.
just like today. Mid-teens in the morning, and then notice 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 22. The high temperature tomorrow will just be 23 degrees as that snow continues. In the morning for the wind chill, down around 5, below 0 up toward Hopkinsville and Murray. And then during the afternoon, the wind chill just about 10 degrees. So if you are going to be outdoors, make sure you layer up, bundle up. And if you do have to travel, hopefully you don't, but if you do, make sure there's extra layers in the car as well. Believe it or not, we see more potentially accumulating snow down the road, not just tomorrow. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. Marian.
All right, Dan, thanks so much. And it is a mess out on the roads right now. Like we told you earlier, there have been dozens of car crashes reported to police. And tonight, including this one. This one happened in Williamson County. The roads are so slick, you should really be staying inside if you can help.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and give you a closer look at this road condition. So that we go to our Dryden Quickly. She is live now from one of our Mobile Force storm chasers. Dryden, tell us where you are and what you're seeing right now on this road.
Yeah.
Lydia, we just got on the interstate here, and I mean, it is so difficult to see outside. You can't even see the lanes when you're driving, so we definitely recommend staying inside if you can. We've seen a few cars pulled over to the side of the road. Everyone is going really slowly and has their hazards on as well. Take a look at what we're seeing out the window right now. Right now, there are, you can see the flashing lights up ahead. There are no lanes that are visible up here. It's really dark. And obviously you can't see the ice as well, but that ice is so dangerous. So pretty quiet out here, which is a good thing. You know, people should not be out on the roads unless they absolutely have to be. We did speak with some people earlier though who were using that time when it was a bit drier to get some extra supplies. Here's what they told us. It's a full parking lot at the grocery store. People were picking up some supplies while it was still safe on the road. One of those people is Brendan Ortman. He comes to this Kroger every week.
The lines were crazy long to check out. Even outside of there not being as many items there, there's just, I'd say, easily 3 or 4 times as many people inside as there are in a normal Sunday.
He was on his way to another grocery store because this one was out of milk.
The kind of essential items are the ones that are most picked over, so I don't mind going to another place.
Shoppers were adding ice scrapers, propane, and rock salt to their carts.
The most thing I'm concerned about right now is, you know, wet and getting really cold and icy.
And while people are repairing their homes, TDOT says it's doing its part too. They've brined, salted, and have all hands on deck.
The temperature is not going to be our friend. So, you know, it gets to a certain degrees and there's nothing that you can do that works. You know, 14 to 18 degrees, it doesn't matter, you know, what's on the road. I mean, it's frozen.
They're asking everyone to stay home if they can.
We're going to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. We just want everyone to stay safe.
For Brendan, staying home is the plan.
I work hybrid, so I can work from home, and if the roads are icy, I'll probably just do that.
For current road conditions, you can check TDOT's SmartWay website. Yeah, and that SmartWay website is definitely going to come in handy tomorrow. Again, if you do venture out, make sure you have an emergency kit in your car that includes some extra layers, a portable battery, and maybe some emergency equipment as well, like a first aid kit. Here's what we're seeing on the road. Again, right now we're out on the interstate. You know, you just really can't see these lines. Snow covering it all over. Definitely has not been plowed yet. So make sure you're staying home and off the road if you can. We'll check back in a few minutes. But for now, live on the road, driving quickly, WSMV4.
All right, Dryden, be safe out there. And the good news for the drivers is that TDOT and NDOT have been preparing for the icy roads for days now. NDOT alone.
I was working on this other stuff right now.
Gallons of brine and 10,000 tons of salt on standby just to try to keep the road conditions under control.
Trying to find the
They'll start with interstate
stronghold key card.
roads in Nashville, then move on to smaller roads and neighborhoods.
Coming up, we'll take a closer look outside as the snow and ice set in, and Lisa, as we get colder, things are really only going to get worse. No doubt about that. The snow's going to continue to come down. We will see more snow coming out tomorrow. We have updated those snow totals, and many of them, they're on the rise significantly. I'll show you what to expect with the first alert forecast. Hi there, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to today. Nice to have you with us. Good morning, Middle Tennessee.
We're all red team, focused on the mornings, helping wake people up, get them prepared for the day. We consider it a partnership. Yeah, we can't do it without you. We are in constant communication with you all. Our newsrooms are collaborating all morning long. By the way, I just like that there are 4 ladies sitting on the stage. Yeah. Every day needs WSMV4 today. Every day needs today.
There's so much winning at Oak Grove Gaming, it's unbelievable. Join the Oak Grove Players Club and win up to $1,000 free play just for signing up. Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. All kinds of awesome.
Every day we work to ensure the lights stay on and your home is comfortable. We're your local electric company. 24/7, 365 days a year. We work hard to deliver reliability and great value. In serving you, we know this life impacts your bottom line, and we'll never take that power lightly.
Ups, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Oregon, $3,500 purchase cash on select 2024 GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. We are professional grade GMC.
More than 40,000 homeowners have trusted American Home Design for replacement windows and doors, and here's why. They're airtight, they're energy efficient.
They are very easy to clean. And our entry doors add style and security to any home.
It was an easy choice to go with American Home Design.
It's winter, and we want to keep our install crews busy.
That's right, so call right now and get a special winter price on all our products.
Spin it. Win it. Shake it. Oh, what a fantastic night. Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. All kinds of awesome.
Look for WSMV4 News in your favorite app store today.
You know, that snow is coming down across the mid-states. We want to give you a live look over frosty Cookville tonight. Everything there coated in a pretty fresh layer of snow. There is a second wave of snow showers headed our way tomorrow.
First Alert meteorologist Dan Thomas joins us now. Dan, what do we need to know moving forward?
What we need to know is that it's going to be amazingly cold. That Arctic air is built in, and this snow will stack up quickly, and it's best to just stay home and enjoy it. Stay warm and comfy. This is Brentwood about an hour ago by former Mayor Ray Little. So notice it looks like it's stacking up maybe inch and a half there. Down in Pinewood, Karen A. Ferguson having fun with the old-fashioned radio flyer wagon, getting some decent covering of snow. This in Murfreesboro. This is Interstate 24. That's in really tough shape right now, maybe 40 miles an hour at best. Downtown Nashville, extra slippery too. It's all because the temperature is in the basement. Driving into the station tonight, I saw my air temperature outdoors was 21. Right now we're sitting at 18. The farther north and west you go, the colder it gets. We do see the back edge back toward Paris of this wave, but most of us have several more hours to go. Where you see the deepest blues, that's where the snow is most significant right now in southeast of Nashville. It will continue for quite some time to come. Okay, so you can see the big storm that we're dealing with right now. Again, several more hours of snow in Nashville. Things taper off, but notice back in south central Oklahoma, there's some energy in the jet stream. We've highlighted that for you here. You see that flare-up of green clouds, and that will cause more snow to develop in Middle Tennessee as we head towards tomorrow morning. If you want to do some sledding, I'd stay indoors tonight. It's too cold, just average conditions as the snow continues to tally up. But very fast conditions tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, as again, this is cold, dry snow. High temperature tomorrow, 23. Down the road, again, we see more snow. Lisa's back to look at that. The future cast for this storm and snow totals from the storm as well in about 5 minutes or so. Lydia.
Dan Thomas, I like that sledding forecast. I'm going to take advantage there.
Right.
Hey, we want to get to some snowbird school closings now. Wheel class is already out tomorrow for MLK Day, but a lot of local districts have already canceled school for Tuesday.
Yeah, that includes Rutherford, Robertson, Sumner, and Wilson County schools. Snowbird has the full list for you running at the bottom of your screen and on our free WSMV4 News app.
Okay, we have an update on developing news from Clarksville. A woman is dead after she was hit by a car. This is from Dash 10 Media showing the scene on Fort Campbell Boulevard last night at the Concord Drive intersection. New at 10 o'clock tonight, Clarksville police tell us the victim is a Texas woman named Chelsea Sweet. She was trying to cross the street when she was hit and killed. No charges have been filed yet. Police are still investigating.
And all the winter weather across the country is causing one of the biggest travel headaches we've seen in quite some time. Nearly 1,500 flights in the U.S. had to be canceled today because of the storm. The worst travel troubles are in the Midwest, but those cancellations are starting to add up at B&A. We're up to 33 just in the past 24 hours. That's according to FlightAware.
So let's get into some pictures and videos from our viewers now from all across the mid-state. Wow, this video here, yeah, that's from Kingston Springs. Visibility pretty low in those headlights, it looks like, and snow piling up on the roads.
And for a lot of very young Tennesseans, this could be the first big snowstorm they've ever seen, and that's the case for this Nashville family. They tell us their baby City's it's his first snow.
Look at City the bear with his little ears. We know that is not just true for babies, it's puppies too. Our viewer Jeff sent in this adorable video. Look, his puppy's first time seeing snow. Safe to say that puppy is excited, as we would be too, Marcus.
Very, very excited. Hey, let's get back to the big picture now because we do have more snow headed our way.
Yep, couple waves of it. Chief Meteorologist Lisa Spencer joins us now. Show us what's next as people hopefully transition off of Broadway tonight into their homes.
Because it can be so much fun, so beautiful, but also very dangerous too. So you have to be careful on the roads. And we've got some significant snow coming in some locations. As a matter of fact, this snow will continue kind of off and on through tomorrow. Bitterly cold temperatures also adding to the issues here. And we are talking about so cold that single-digit wind chills are expected coming up on Tuesday morning. Looking right now, we see incredibly cold temperatures. It is 18 in Nashville, 12 in Clarksville, 19 is the latest coming in Murfreesboro. The snow just continues to come across the mid-state. I will point out that we will have a little bit of a break in the action for folks up here in the northwest corner, but we have yet another wave of snow that will be coming in as we go through tomorrow. You can see some of that heavier snow right through here out towards the east. Now, the other part of this, we've got the actual temperatures, we've got the snow coming down, but we cannot forget about these wind
No, I've got
chills.
one. I'm doing camps right now anyway.
6 is our latest wind chill in Nashville. 1 below Hopkinsville, 1 right now in Clarksville. So it is dangerously cold here across the mid-state. So we've got this batch of snow coming through. Now, as I mentioned to you a moment ago, we're going to get a little break, but there's going to be more snow that's going to be working in, kind of following right in its footsteps. So we'll have that rolling in tomorrow. That's the reason our winter weather advisory stays in effect here across parts of Kentucky, and also the winter storm warning covers all of Middle Tennessee, and that is in effect until 6 o'clock coming up on Tuesday, because we have the snow and we have this extremely cold temperature. So anything that's falling out there is not going anywhere. It's going to stay frozen and stick around for a while. 18 degrees our latest temperature, a north wind at 8 miles per hour, and you can see in Clarksville that blanket of white and more still coming down right now. Here's what FutureCast is showing us. This is the snow that we're seeing, and this is lining up very well with what's happening right now, where we're starting to see some of that being trimmed away to the northwest. So we will get a little bit of a break there in Hopkinsville and Murray. The snow continues to fall from Nashville all the way across the southeast. And notice we will start to fill that back in tomorrow with more of that snow coming down, and still coming down here across the southeast. And these temperatures all the while well below freezing. Now it all starts to taper off on Monday evening. This is 7 o'clock, 18 degrees outside in Nashville. And we will start to see some clearing. Temperatures will drop even lower, 12 in Nashville, 9 coming up in Clarksville on Tuesday morning. And look at the afternoon. We'll get some sunshine out from 65 west. It's going to be so cold. Only 22 degrees for the afternoon high. More clouds here across the east. This is the big one. How much snow is going to fall? Well, we had to adjust this today because with all that snow being concentrated across the southeast, I think there's a chance that some locations, they'll be isolated, could see about 10 inches of snow. So we're going with 5 to 10 inches here in some spots. And then generally 3 to 6 from Waverly, Nashville over to around Cookville. Little lesser amounts here, 2 to 4, because we're going to get that break in the snow there, and even less when you get up to parts of Kentucky, a dusting to 2 inches expected in those areas. So we've got the snow continuing to come down, but keep in mind those temperatures and those wind chills, just reiterating on Tuesday, very, very cold. 7 o'clock in the morning, look at that. We are talking about a temperature of 12 degrees for the wind chill, and even into the afternoon, it'll be 21, 22 degrees, but feeling like 12 to 13 degrees. So if you have to work outside or be outside at all, that's the kind of weather you're going to dress for. Notice we have 6 of the 7 days on our 7-day forecast as a first alert weather day for good reason. The snow continues for tomorrow, 23 the high. Really, really cold on Tuesday, and barely making it to freezing coming up on Wednesday. Then we have yet another winter system with a winter mix, a little bit of snow, not as significant as this one, that will come in late on Thursday. But then we've got more cold air for Friday and Saturday of next week. We are definitely in the midst of winter. Yes, we are. Lisa Spencer, thank you for tracking it all for us. We're going to head back outside for another look at our current road conditions because they're changing by the second out there. Crews are doing their best to keep the streets safe, but the winter weather really isn't doing them any favors.
Not at all. Dryden Quigley is back with us now from our Mobile 4 Storm Chaser. Dryden, how's it going out there?
Yeah, Lydia, Marius, I mean, if you don't have to be out here, then I would not recommend it. I mean, we're looking right now, although it does look like a kind of a winter wonderland, it is really dangerous. People are driving fairly slowly. As you can see in front of us, the person has their hazards on. Most people do. We've seen a lot of cars pulled off to the side of the road. While we're driving here on I-40, you can't even see the lanes, so it's really hard to tell. So again, just very dangerous conditions. And like Lisa said, this is just the beginning of it. It's expected to get some more snow. So if you do have to go out for some reason, make sure to keep an emergency kit in your car. But stay here to check back in with the meteorologist for all your latest up-to-date information. But for now, live on the road, drive quickly, WSMV4.
Right, thanks so much. And for the latest details on the winter storm, you should really consider downloading our free WSMV4 weather app.
You can use tools like our live radar and hour-by-hour forecast to track right along with our team of first alert meteorologists right there in the palm of your hand. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
WeatherLink has certified first alert weather the most accurate 4 years in a row.
Tens of millions of roofs across America are failing, wearing out decades early, and leaking, oftentimes without you knowing about it, causing tremendous damage. Here's how you know you have a problem with your roof. Black streaking, your roof looks rough, or granules shedding off into your gutters or showing up in your driveway. Your roof is wearing out too fast, and it's going to cost you a bundle. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. So give us a call, and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
Get 30% off everything during the enormous 4-day sale at Badcock Home Furniture and More. All regular prices are 30% off. But don't delay. This enormous sale ends on Monday, January 15th. Get living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, recliners, and chairs, all 30% off their regular prices. Don't miss Badcock's enormous 4-day sale. Easy financing and 30% off everything till Monday, January 15th at Badcock Home Furniture and More.
Discover new Monday. Meet up in an award-winning Equinox. Lend a hand in the Silverado with up to 14 available camera views. Or mix it up in the tracks with an 11-inch diagonal display screen. Find the Chevy that's right for you. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado models.
Oh, damn.
Or get $5,000 total value on LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
At Mwiii Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger
Jesus.
cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Mwiii Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
It's lush green fairways that end at perfectly manicured greens. It's sand, water, and lines of trees to navigate. It's the miracle of planning that combines breathtaking natural beauty with legendary course design. It's Alabama's Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. Some say it's the best public golf on earth. Visit rtjgolf.com to plan your trip to the trail.
Dude, you seen this new video?
Being forced to watch a 10-minute video is hard. Hiring Morgan & Morgan for your injury is easy.
Oh, it's the wrong video.
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, is easy.
This is a criminal's dream to have that information.
How hackers targeted Medicare recipients. What you need to know. Plus, the fight to save African American cemeteries from being erased. Investigate TV Plus on WSMV4.
Join Lauren Lowry weekdays on WSMV4.
As the Tennessee Titans continue searching for a new head coach, many of their targeted candidates are on display in the playoff games this weekend. The Titans are reportedly interested in the Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson and their DC Aaron Glenn. So you can see their work in action right here. NFC wildcard Rams versus Lions at Ford Field. It's 7-3 Detroit in the first quarter. Lions in the red zone. Jahmyr Gibbs looks like he's on skates. He glides through for a 10-yard score. So the Rams trail 14-3. Here on 3rd and 1, LA gets a lot more than 1 yard. Matthew Stafford lets it fly, and Puka Nacua finesses his way to pay dirt. Look at the move there. It's a 50-yard strike, and it closes the gap to 14-10. Back and forth, Lions in the red zone. Jared Goff hits Sam Laporta in the back of the end zone, and Detroit is celebrating tonight. The Lions win their first playoff game in 3 decades, 24-23 over the Rams. How about that? The other wild card game of the day takes us to Texas. The Cowboys host the Packers. Pack running back Aaron Jones punches in a pair of touchdowns. They call him Showtime for a good reason. He has Green Bay up 14-zip. Quarterback Jordan Love was nearly perfect. He posts a 157 passer rating. About as good as it gets. He connects with Dontavian Wicks for a 20-yard TD. It's 20-0, and the lead grows. Darnell Savage picks off Dak Prescott and takes it 64 yards for a pick six. The final score might look kind of close, but this was all Green Bay. The Packers are moving on with a 48-32 win. Over to college hoops, the Vanderbilt women are one of the hottest teams in the country. Shea Ralph has the Commodores ranked 24th in the coaches poll, and they're the first team receiving votes outside of the AP poll. So the Doors look to keep it rolling for their 10th straight win. Hosting Missouri, Vandy started well, trying to carry it into the third quarter. Camille Pierre connects for a long two, and then a minute later, she is money from even deeper. She takes from 3 and leads the way with 16. It's a double-digit lead for the Commodores, but Mizzou could not miss in the fourth. Ashton Judd sinks a pretty jumper and gives the Tigers a 5-point lead. Here's the local girl, Ayanna Moore. She was quiet until late. 40 seconds left. She drills a massive 3 and cuts the deficit to 2. Final seconds, Pierre is looking to be the hero, the steal. She goes the other way, but can't finish. Tough end for the Doors, who lose by a pair. 10-point fourth quarter for the Tigers seals the 65-63 win. Vandy loses its first SEC game of the season.
We're not a surprise anymore. We're not. I don't even know our record. We won a lot, and we haven't lost a lot.
No.
We're not a surprise. People are preparing for us.
Coming
And
over
as
to
we
see
go down
what
the
you
stretch, we need to be ready for that. We need to be ready to make
So
sure
what
that we're
talk
making
about?
adjustments in game. And the biggest thing is sticking to who we are, which is high energy, high effort, high communication.
Yeah, the Doors are back in action Thursday, hosting Auburn, who just beat number 7 LSU. Around the SEC now, the Lady Vols are riding a nice win streak of their own. 6 in a row as they visit Texas A&M. First quarter, Tennessee in transition. Jules Spear is an archer from deep. She swirls in a 3, but that was the only made triple in the first half for UT. Before the halftime horn, Texas A&M goes on an 11-0 run. And it's thanks to plays like this. The Aggies stole the ball 6 times. Meanwhile, 0 takeaways for Tennessee. The Vols drop this one to A&M 71-56. The boys in gold are back on the pitch. Nashville SC reports for camp this weekend, and they'll leave for sunny Florida tomorrow. Sounds pretty good. That's where they'll start training. And we're a little over a month away from the club's first official match. Head coach Gary Smith says overall the players had a good offseason and recovered well. And of course, there are offseason benefits for the coaching staff too.
Time for reflection for me and to look at certainly how the season ended, some of the things that we might be able to improve on. And I think more importantly, we've seen over the course of the last couple of years, evolution in the group is vital. Some things in pre-season I'd love to try and have a look at and see if the group can warm to it.
Nashville gets started with the CONCACAF Champions Cup February 2nd, and the home opener is a few days later on the 25th at Geodis Park. We'll be right back.
Come on, we're right there. Come on, man. It's all we need.
You just gutting them?
Yeah, my 5G helmet.
You don't gotta like be afraid to get up and get up in a board or nothing.
Your noise canceling earmuffs.
Go for and fight you a banker.
Exactly! Don't delay the game with 5G home internet. Get Xfinity internet for $20 a month for 12 months. Plus, add Now TV for $20 a month. The best value in live TV and streaming.
Just sticking them like pigs.
It's your journey. Own every mile in an available H-Track all-wheel drive Hyundai SUV. Get 0% APR or $1,500 bonus cash on the 2024 Tucson. Visit your Middle Tennessee Hyundai dealer.
At American Home Design, we hear plenty
I
of
gotta
reasons
destroy
to
another
replace an
orange
old
drawer.
tub. It was very hard to keep clean, and it leaked.
As you get older, it's harder to get in and out of tubs. But we can transform your bathroom into something beautiful in just 1 or 2 days.
The before and after,
it's unbelievable the difference.
I like the aesthetics of one, that it was so customizable.
It looks really expensive, but it's really affordable.
It looks very modern, it's very clean, it's very sleek.
If safety's a concern, choose from our wide selection of walk-in tubs and walk-in showers.
I feel completely safe.
It's easy to clean, it's easy to get in and out of. It has a seat warmer.
And our installations are backed by our exclusive lifetime workmanship warranty.
I don't think another company could have done such a beautiful job.
It's winter, and we want to keep our install crews busy.
That's right, so call right now and get a special winter price on all our products.
American Home Design.
Well, that show continues to fall.
It does, and more in store tomorrow.
That's right. Bundle up the kids.
All right, thanks so much.
Shoots a little slow, but it hits hard.
Tomorrow, have a great night. Stay safe.
Battle right. What I love about it is how fast it
Thanks for watching News for Nashville. Watch us live wherever you are. On
Yeah,
our
it's
Apple,
chewing
on our
through people
streaming
still,
music,
though.
And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.
Stay ahead of the storm with the WSMV4 First Alert Weather Team.
This is our home. At WSMV4, we care about your community, and it shows. From the American Heart Association
to the American Cancer Society
and the Alzheimer's Association, we walk alongside our community.
The power's out. You're freezing and miserable. You ask yourself, why didn't I get that generator? Premier Generators has Generac generators in stock now. Our certified technicians will install and maintain your Generac home standby generator right, so your family stays comfortable and connected. Call today for your free quote. Get $500 off and free service for 1 year. Don't get left in the dark. Trust the experts at Premier Generators.
And then there's the GMC Sierra, available with
All right, yeah.
connected driving experience.
It's pretty hard.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select 2024 GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. We are professional grade GMC.
I'm Michael Ponce of Ponce Law. If a picture's worth 1,000 words,
Yeah, I was
then a
thinking the
video's
same
worth
thing.
1,000,000. Ponce Law is the only firm in Middle Tennessee with the Ponce Crash Cam network, giving us instant access to recorded traffic footage from highway and street cameras in Middle Tennessee to prove your case. So if you've been injured in an accident, call us at 615-244-4321. Ponce Law, justice for all.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, savvy, making the most of every opportunity. That's why Comcast Business is introducing the Small Business Bonus. For a limited time, you can get up to a $1,000 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Yep, $1,000. So switch to business internet from the company with the largest, fastest, reliable network.
Give your business a head start in 2024 with this great offer. Plus, ask how to get up to a $1,000 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Switch today.
Out with the old, in with the new. It's the Rooms to Go New Year's sale. New styles, new colors, all new possibilities. Whether you shop online or in store, save big with amazing sale prices on the hottest pieces and coolest packages store-wide. So out with the old, in with the new. But hurry, the Rooms to Go New Year's sale ends Monday.
Call a happy face truck today. The following is a paid program from Joel Osteen Ministries.
Over 13 million Americans were affected by identity theft in 2022. And the threats go way beyond just credit card fraud. Today's identity thieves can open loans, transfer home titles, and even commit crimes in your name.
Someone got my social security number, made a driver's license, and was used for criminal activity.
Your information is exposed through online shopping, banking, even corporate data breaches. No wonder there's a new victim of identity theft every 3 seconds. Only LifeLock alerts you to the widest volume of threats all in one place.
I clicked, that's not me, and LifeLock took it from there.
If you become a victim, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix the issue. All LifeLock members are backed by the LifeLock $1 Million Protection Package, including reimbursement for stolen funds.
I will be with LifeLock forever.
Enrollment takes just minutes. Call now or go online and use promo code GET25 to save 25% on your first year. Enroll now.
Well, God bless you. It's great to be with you today. And I hope you'll stay connected with us during the week through our daily podcast, our YouTube channel, social media, and you can come visit us in person. We'd love to have you be a part of one of our services. And I'd like to start with something funny. And I heard about this lady. She'd just gotten out of choir practice, and she was so fired up, she put a "Honk If You Love Jesus" bumper sticker on her car. At the intersection, she was digging in her purse and didn't notice the light had changed. She said, "I was so excited to find out the guy behind me loved Jesus." He started honking, so I rolled my window down, waved real big, and said, "I love Jesus too." She said, "I found out a whole lot of people love Jesus." Everyone started honking. One man even screamed, "Jesus Christ." She said, "After we shared all that love together, I was the only one that made it through the intersection." Say it like you mean it. This is my Bible. I am what it says I am. I have what it says I have. I can do what it says I can do. Today I will be taught the Word of God. I boldly confess. My mind is alert. My heart is receptive. I will never be the same. In Jesus' name. God bless you. I want to talk to you today about a sound mind. There are so many opportunities to live worried, afraid, wondering what's going to happen. You watch the news and see all the violence, suffering, division. Someone texted me last week and said, "This is such a scary time to be alive." People are on edge, thinking, what if the economy goes down? What if the medical report doesn't improve? How can I accomplish my dreams? I don't have the connections. It's easy to let our mind be filled with negativity, doubt, fear. That's the enemy's favorite area to work in. He knows if he can control your thoughts, he can control your life. But Paul said in 2 Timothy, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. A sound mind is a positive mind, a hopeful mind. It's a mind that's at peace, a mind that knows that God's in control and is ordering your steps. A sound mind is not focused on the problems, it's focused on the promises. It's not looking at how big the challenge is, it's looking at how big our God is. A sound mind is not discouraged over the bad break. It's expecting God to open a new door. It's not bitter over who walked away, it's knowing God has someone better coming. That's the way God created us to live, positive, peaceful, trusting. But so many people go around with a troubled mind. I don't see how this problem
Sometimes that
will
timer
work out.
sneaks up on me.
A worried mind. What if my company has layoffs? doubting mind, I'll never meet the right person.
Okay, let's go ahead
A
and
negative mind, I can
exfil.
break this addiction. I've had it for years. What kind of mind do you have? What are you thinking about all through the day? Your life is going to follow your thoughts. And the scripture says, let this same mind be in you that was in Christ Jesus. This is an amazing promise. You can have the same mind, the same thinking patterns as Jesus did. He had all kinds of problems, but he didn't have a worried mind. He had people betray him. He didn't have a bitter mind. He stood before Lazarus, a man that had been dead 4 days, and called him back to life. He didn't have a doubting mind. He trusted that his Father was in control. He believed that he was called, equipped, and empowered. He had a sound mind. He would have never fulfilled his destiny with the wrong thoughts playing all day long. Pay attention to what's playing in your mind. The enemy would love for us to go through life with a doubting mind, a fearful mind, a worried mind. Don't fall into that trap. You control the doorway to your mind. You can't stop negative thoughts from coming, but you can decide whether or not you're going to dwell on them. And God is not going to do this for us. This is something we all have to do. Take control of your thought life. Be selective in what you're dwelling on. If the thought is negative, discouraging, bringing fear, doubt, confusion, dismiss it. Don't give it the time of day. Replace that thought with a positive thought. Replace it with what God says about you. You've seen your best days. It's all downhill from here. No thanks. My latter days will be better than my former days. God, I thank you that you're taking me from glory to glory. That my path is brighter and brighter. Oh, you're never going to accomplish your dreams. You don't have the funding, the connections, the experience. Father, thank you that you're opening doors that no person can shut. Thank you that the right people are tracking me down, that good breaks are headed my way. This is our choice, a doubting mind or a faith-filled mind. Thoughts will whisper, this sickness is permanent. Your health is going to keep getting worse. You saw the medical report. If you dwell on that, it's going to create fear, negativity, drain your energy, take your joy. Why don't you dismiss those thoughts? You're in control of what you think about. Turn it around and dwell on what God says about you. Father, you said that you're restoring health back into me. You said the number of my days you will fulfill, that with long life you will satisfy me. That's how you have a sound mind, by being selective in what you think about. And the scripture says to take every thought captive that goes against what God says. Get a picture of that. A negative thought comes. Fear, worry, doubt. You can't be passive, complacent. You have to arrest that thought. It's an intruder. It has no right to stay. You need to get your handcuffs out, so to speak, lock it up, and send it away. Take it captive indicates force, aggressive, being on the offensive. Could have said, just don't think about it. Don't pay it any attention. But God was showing us how important it is that we be proactive. That if we're going to have a sound mind, it's not going to happen automatically. We're going to have to start locking up some things. The Apostle Paul said, give no place to the enemy. Are there some intruders in your mind?
I'm hopping off. I'll see you tomorrow.